Hey guys, so I'm Abdul. I'm a Java backend developer, and I currently work at Mastercard. And I'm going to talk about another amazing tool, very powerful. In addition to Splunk, works very well actually with Splunk. It's called Dynatrace. So what is Dynatrace? So Dynatrace is a application performance monitoring tool. So what it does is, for example, when you log into your Chase mobile app or your MasterPass, right, and you see that, hey, it's taking so long. Why is it taking so long? For us, the lifesavers, the engineers, we can determine why it's taking so long. So the way it works is, the moment you log into, let's say, your Chase mobile app, Dynatrace is recording every single transaction, end to end, A to Z, and then from there, we can analyze why it's taking, the login so long. So from different levels, so like the infrastructure, is it the database level, the code level, or the network level, right? So so as I mentioned, captures every single interaction, and then we can determine exactly where it's the problem is. Hey, the database query is taking so long, so let me optimize that. It works very well with Splunk because Splunk, right? We have the log, and if you use it very smartly, we can see like how many people have logged in, right? How many people have logged in? 1,000 users have logged in at this moment in time. Hey, look, 50 of these logins took 3 seconds. Why did it take 3 seconds, right? So 3 seconds is a long time to log in actually. So we were about milliseconds. So why? So Dynatrace has a very big community base. It's used by 8,000 global customers. It's used by almost more than 72 of the 100 Fortune companies. It's the #1 leader in application performance management, and it supports every single technology you work with: Java, .NET, as MySQL, Oracle, in the cloud, Node.js, AngularJS, anything you've touched, it's Dynatrace supports it already. And so the way it works is you install a Dynatrace client on your server. So it's installed on the server where your app is hosted, and then an analyst or somebody non-technical can download Dynatrace and then connect to the server itself and see, okay, play around with this, determine why something is taking so long. So as an example, so this is how I would determine, okay, why is this login taking so long? So I would start with something called HTTP endpoint. So that's like the starting of the starting hit of an application, right? So when I start from there, I can drill down from that endpoint and determine exactly where's the problem. So in this example, I'm starting. Let me look at the database level, right? Let me just go back for a second. Right, so you see it says response time. So like this login took 588 milliseconds, right? That's half a second. It's okay, right? So if I want to drill down to see why is it taking 580 milliseconds, I would check, okay, let me check the database level. Okay, so this is how I drill down into database level. So I hit the database level, and then it shows me like a list of database queries that's executed from that transaction. So example, you see 42.22 milliseconds, right? Let's say if it was like 200 milliseconds, why is it 200 milliseconds? So I know the problem is that SQL statement, and then I could open up whatever database I'm using, Oracle or SQL Server, and determine why that SQL statement is taking so long. I can optimize the query to improve the performance. So another thing we could do is we can also drill down to like the method level, the code level. So from that endpoint, this is actually a different endpoint. So I can drill down to method hotspots, and it'll show me how long each, in the code level, how long each specific method has taken. So you see it says execution summary of the runtime. So let's say the one highlighted takes a second, right? Okay, so we know exactly what function of the application that it's taking so long. So then we can look at the code and optimize the code. And yeah, thanks for listening. That's all.
All right.